Comedian Sarah Silverman recently spoke out on the topic of having it all. I feel like women have been discussing this forever.
For years.
So during a recent Mark Maron podcast, Sarah was asked about having children, and she said, "I love kids. I ache for kids, but I love my life more."
What's that mean?
You can't have it all. You really can't. So, Lonnie, as our satisfied single mamacita, what do you think with Sarah speaking, a harsh truth that she believes, can someone actually have it all?
Well, I think it depends on the woman, and I think in Sarah's case, she's a comedian, she's been a road comic. It's really hard to be successful and have children and be married and stay in relationships when you're on the road. So I think it really depends on the woman. And I think women need to stop putting themselves through this. If you want to have kids, if you want to be married, if you want to have a career, you can do it. You just have to balance it. Stop with this.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I agree. I agree.
Monty, it's really all about balance. Like, I'm on the road, and I take my baby,
Logan
too.
goes everywhere.
He does. Like, he's like Velcroed along with me and Vince. But to be honest, I used to be a married single person like Jeannie. And Vince and I used to talk about like not having kids because we had so much to do, couldn't fit the kids into, the schedule or whatever. But the realization is you really don't know until you know. Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like until you have a baby, you don't know how to, figure it all out. But I promise there's no manual, but like something kicks in, like your instincts or something, and it just works out.
Like you make time for things that really matter to you.
Yeah, or you
figure
get
it
yourself
out.
a good nanny.
Yeah.
Adrian said it. You naturally figure it out. However, if I am real about the situation, I believe that we can have it all, but you do make some sacrifices.
For sure.
The biggest thing is sleep. As a working mom, like
But when you hustle, you don't sleep no way though, right?
True, but when you're hustling, you're working, and you have 2 kids, what's sleep? But I've gotten used to it. It's now like my new normal. I don't go to the movies as much as I would like, but the facts are, my children they're worth that sacrifice,
right.
and actually they're better than those sacrifices. Like I'd rather be with them. Yes, we had so much fun. The movies are watching my kids because I think they're hilarious.
And to each his own. Sarah obviously worded it in a way that matters to her, but for me, I think everybody can have it all, just like you said, Lonnie. But sometimes you don't want it all. I know I could have a full family. I know I could probably have the schedule you guys have, where the kid comes with you and everything. But I don't want it all. What I have right now with me and Freddie and our life is really all I want. So it is all.
That's okay.
I think that is the perfect way to word it. It's pretty much you absolutely can have it all. It just depends on what all means to you.
And that's what I'm saying. But we don't put this on men. You never hear men say, "Men can't have it all." And it's like women only do this to themselves, and it's more like other women do it to other women.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
True.
And then it makes us feel like, well, maybe I am missing something because maybe I'm not perfect because I'm not. You have to stop it, ladies. Stop it.
I
and love
gotta
yourself.
stop telling myself Beyonce has the same 24 hours in a day as you do. I just have to stop it.
Adrian, that is inspiration because at the end, don't you think like since you had your kids, you had like a different kind of like fulfillment?
Oh, absolutely.
And like a different level of it.
I'm not just working for myself.
Right.
I'm working for my children. I want to be that example for my son.
You want to be that goal for your son
and for my daughter.
Yeah, man.
And me and Lonnie are working for that drink we're gonna have tomorrow night.
But guess what? We do that too.
That is true.
Mom can turn up,
But we don't have to run to the babysitter that's watching at home.
It's whatever you want for yourself.
But I can honestly say I would not be here if I would have decided to have children early. I would not be here.
Why you say that?
Because I'm saying as a female comic, and that's what I'm saying, that's where Sarah was coming from. That's why I can really relate to what she's saying. Because as a female, that's why you can count how many comics you know that are female that have actually made it. You can count about 5. Maybe 10 of us. And I ain't really made it. You know what I'm saying? But it's close to 5, right?
Yeah.
And that's because it is so hard for female comics to make it. Because you have to, in order to play the game of stand-up comedy, you have to commit to the road.
Yes.
And if you commit to the road, as a female, it's harder when you're dealing with relationships and men. And then, like, a lot of my friends that I started comedy with, they're no longer doing comedy. And I really feel, my female friend, stand-up comic, Tammy Pascatelli, she just DM'd me and she said, I'm struggling for my career. She went and she had a baby, you know, and I'm trying to do whatever I can to help her because me and her started at the same time. But because she started a family, you got to take 9 months off the road, all this other kind of stuff. So I think that's where Sarah is coming.
And
if I
you
may,
being a night, I guess at like 8 months pregnant, you probably don't want to really be in a nightclub doing
So you can't be
comedy.
like me and be the Partridge Family.
Exactly.
And not to
Exactly,
mention,
too.
if I may, sometimes the road of being a comic isn't always financially rewarding. And as
Exactly.
you know, you got to pay those bills and you got to keep up with the child.
Stability.
Exactly.
You want to give your children
Needs and
stability.
Yeah.
But I also want to emphasize it depends on the woman.
I was about
too.
to say, to sum it up, you just have to do what's right for
Exactly.
you.
Yeah.
And if you're
Right,
happy,
right.
that's all that matters.
Right.